All right. Tell me what you're reading first.
I am reading Magic Tree House number 38, Monday with a Mad Genius.
All right, and you've read Magic Tree House before?
Yes.
A bunch of them? So you know the characters and you kind of know what happens and everything?
Well, it doesn't happen every time. It takes them back in history, basically.
So, hey, which one's been your favorite so far?
I've read almost the whole series, and I would say my favorite was Civil
War on Sunday?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can't talk.
That's okay. So that was a good one. You like that one? Plus, y'all are studying so much right now in 3rd grade with South Carolina history, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Remember some of the stuff you're studying with 3rd grade history right now? Social studies?
Well, that was something we studied in the past, but we're reviewing it for past testing and all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do with your Magic Tree House, Monday with a Mad Genius. That's the name of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Are you already into the book?
No.
You're just starting it?
I got it a few days ago, and I just finished the other one that I
Okay.
scheduled.
All right, well, let's get started and see what's going on in here. So you don't read the prologue?
No.
Why?
It's basically the beginning story.
And you don't?
Like, one day they found a mystical tree house.
And so it's the same in every book. That's right.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, I remember that. Okay.
Chapter 1, Old Friends. Jack poured milk over his cereal. His stomach felt fluttery. It was Monday, the first day of a new school year. Jack always felt nervous on the first day. What would his new teacher be like? Would his desk be close to a window? Would his friends from last year be in his class again this year? Annie, hurry, Jack's mom called upstairs. It's 15 minutes till 8. School starts in half an hour. Jack's dad walked into the kitchen. Are you sure you and Annie don't want me to drive you? He asked. No thanks, we don't mind walking, said Jack. Their school was only 3 blocks away. Annie, hurry, their mom called again. You're going to be late. The back door banged open. Annie rushed into the kitchen. She was out of breath. Oh, I thought you were upstairs, their mom said with surprise. You were outside? Yes, said Annie, panting. Just taking a quick walk. She looked at Jack. Her eyes sparkled. Hurry, Jack. We really should go now. Okay, I'm coming, said Jack. He leapt up from the table. He could tell Annie wasn't talking about school. The treehouse must be back. Finally! Jack grabbed his backpack. Annie held the door open for him. No breakfast? Their mom asked. Too nervous to eat now, Mom, Jack said.
Okay, so Annie had to make an inference about Jack. What gave it away?
I would have to say she said it. She ran in from outside, and she said it's ready to go, and she probably winked at him or something.
Okay, well, I got it backwards. Jack made an inference about Annie, but you're right. Okay, it's amazing how well they know each other, that they can make an inference without having to say anything.
Definitely not me and my sister.
It's not you and your sister. Maybe more than you think. Maybe you can infer things more than you think. All right, keep going just a little bit.
Me too, said Annie. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. Have fun, their mom said. Learn a lot, said their dad. Don't worry, we will, said Annie. Jack and Annie slipped out the door and walked quickly across the yard. It's back, said Annie. I figured it was.
So you know this stuff, but I love what you just did. The dad said, learn a lot, said their dad. Don't worry, we will, said Annie, and you kind of laughed at that. Think when you first started reading these books, that wouldn't have been as funny, or you wouldn't have gotten it as well when you first started reading them. What makes it so funny almost now? The fact that she said that. Oh, don't worry, we will.
Because it takes them to different places in history, so they learn a lot from there, because they're there in real life.
Okay. All right, so pretty cool. All right, we're gonna start right there. But tell me a little bit about what's happened so far.
They just got up, as the story infers. Annie was outside looking for the treehouse. Probably said something before she went out, like, I'll be back in a minute, or something like that.
Okay.
She came back in after Mom called about 3 times. She kind of hinted to Jack that the treehouse was back. And basically not started, that's not a word. They went outside and now they're heading towards the treehouse.
Okay, so you get to find out the adventure about all this. I just wonder, as a parent, how the parents don't, say, you guys can't go this time. You're not going, because think about every time they go, they're almost in their lives are in danger. Almost every time they go somewhere, if not every time. Would you say every time they go somewhere, their lives are in danger?
Not every time.
Okay. But as a parent, I think, man, I would say, you can't go for fear of them getting hurt or not coming back or something.
Well, they probably don't know that it's magic. They probably just think it's a regular treehouse.
Okay, so you don't think the parents really know what's going on?
Yeah, because you have to point at the book and say, I wish we could go there.
Whatever that is. Okay, very good. We're going to stop.